Hollywood star Scarlett Johansson has given film lovers dozens of wonderful projects. Acting work of the performer was highly appreciated by the audience and critics. And now in the filmography of the artist, pictures of different genres from psychological dramas to blockbusters. And Johansson was noted as a model and singer. Childhood and youth. The celebrity was born in New York in November 1984 to Carsten Johansson, a Danish architect, and Melanie Sloan, a housewife. Johansson's paternal grandfather is the famous Danish writer, director, and screenwriter Einar. And in the family of his mother has Jewish, Polish, and Belarusian roots, so it is difficult to say for sure about Scarlett's nationality. The heiress was named after Scarlett O'Hara, the heroine of Gone with the Wind, who was beloved by her parents. When her daughter was 8 years old, her mother took her to Manhattan, in the famous school at the University of Theatre Lee Strasberg. There quickly assessed the capable girl and identified the group for gifted children. 6 months later, she was transferred to the adult section. Movies. The director of the first film in Scarlett's filmography, Rob Reiner, later shared that he was quite surprised by the serious approach of the 9-year-old girl to work. Getting used to her role in the movie North, she looked like a grown woman who has a considerable weight of experience behind her. After the premiere of Lost in Translation by Sofia Coppola, released on the big screens in 2003, Johansson was awarded the prestigious BAFTA and nominated for a number of famous film awards. It was a watershed year in the career of an American. That same year, Scarlett received a second BAFTA and a nomination for the Golden Globe for Best Dramatic Role in the acclaimed film Girl with a Pearl Earring. 2005 was a fruitful year in the film career of the actress. American appeared on screen in a duo with Ewan McGregor in the fantastic film by Michael Bay's The Island. The picture has collected about $180 million at the worldwide box office. The collection in the US was much less than planned. Producers of the project called Johansson to blame for this, saying that the actress has failed to attract a wide audience. In addition, the American could not peacefully agree with Bay during the filming of the bed scene. The artist wanted to work naked, but the creators of the picture, afraid of tightening the ratings, forced the performer to wear underwear. In the same year, Scarlett starred in Woody Allen's Match Point, which marked the beginning of a fruitful collaboration of an actress and director. Later, the piggy bank actress replenished with new film projects, among which were tapes of different genres, historical dramas, biopics, comedies. And not all of them were warmly welcomed by the audience. For example, in 2016, Scarlett appeared in the sci-fi manga Ghost in the Shell by Masamune Shirow, where she played the main character Major Mira Killian. During the filming of the picture, the audience demanded to hire an actress of Asian descent for greater authenticity and similarity with the manga. However, the project still came out in its original version, garnered negative reviews, and failed at the box office. In 2019, Johansson began work on the lead role in the melodrama Marriage Story. It premiered at the end of August at the Venice Festival. Scarlett's main partner on the set was Adam Driver. Earlier, the artist was at the center of the scandal. Network users were outraged to learn that the American was invited to the role of a transgender man. This forced Scarlett to leave the project, but she later made a statement that movies should not impose restrictions on casting. As an actress, I should have the right to play whomever I want, a man, a tree, an animal, because that's my job and my responsibility. Black Widow. In 2010, Johansson made her screen debut as Special Agent Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, in the blockbuster Iron Man 2. The creators of the film praised the performer's acting potential and offered to star in the sequel to the story, the film The Avengers. The actress admitted in an interview that she had no experience participating in something so large-scale, requiring months of physical training and workouts, which were involved all the artists of the picture. In subsequent years, the performer starred in several parts of the franchise, becoming a constant part of the Marvel superhero team. A mock promo video of the blockbuster actors Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, and others performing the Marvel Bunch Tangle-like song appeared on the web. Music. In addition to acting, Johansson managed to disclose her musical talent to her fans. American did not hide her fondness for jazz, naming as her favorite musicians Miles Davis, Billie Holiday, Nina Simone, and other stars. In 2008, the artist released her debut record, Anywhere I Lay My Head, which included tribute versions of Tom Waits' songs. The public liked this work, and a year later Scarlett pleased fans with a new disc breakup, which she recorded together with Pete Yorn. With him in 2018, the performer released a mini-album apart. In addition to her vocal activities, the American has starred in music videos of other vocalists in different years. Thus, in 2007, Johansson appeared in the music video of Justin Timberlake for the song What Goes Around Comes Around. It was made as a short film. The video has dialogues, so decided to invite these actors. They worked on the reel in Los Angeles for 3 days, between Christmas and New Year. In the same year, the artist appeared in the video for the song by Bob Dylan, When the Deal Goes Down. Advertisement. The beauty and popularity of the actress made Scarlett in demand by major brands. In 2004, Johansson was chosen as the face of the new fragrance Eternity Moment by Calvin Klein. According to the company, the star became the embodiment of an independent, energetic, and confident modern girl. A year later, the American entered into her creative biography working with L'Oreal. The artist promoted several collections of cosmetics, as well as hair dye. In 2010, the blonde-haired actress presented Mango Fall-Winter Collection. In the process of cooperation, the actress not only participated in photo shoots of the Spanish brand, but also got involved in the design of the bags. Scarlett's friendship with Dolce & Gabbana brand began in 2009. At the end of 2014, Johansson and Matthew McConaughey played an ex-couple in a commercial in support of the new fragrance The One. According to the plot, a man and a woman met by chance after a long separation and suddenly felt an attraction to each other. Personal life. Johansson's personal life is always on the edge of attention of fans. To follow her began as a young Scarlett, when the actress just started to receive the first laurels of fame. In 2001, there were tabloid photos of 17-year-old beauty with musician Jack Antonoff. It seems that this was the star's first romance that journalists learned about. It lasted less than a year. Then there were relationships with Josh Hartnett, Benicio del Toro, and Jared Leto, although the star herself has not confirmed the last two relationships. In mid-2007, the Hollywood actress met Canadian colleague Ryan Reynolds. In the autumn of 2008, they got married. After the wedding, the newlyweds settled in a cozy house in Los Angeles. But the relationship lasted not more than 2 years. Later, the performer was attributed novels with Sean Penn and Jeremy Renner. In 2012, they started talking about the star's romance with journalist Romain Doriak. They planned a wedding ceremony for January 2014, but the celebration had to be postponed because of the actress' pregnancy. In September, their daughter was born, to whom the parents gave the double name of Rose Dorothy. And in October of the same year, Doriak officially became the artist's husband. A year before this event, the news that Scarlett reduced her breasts went around the web. Comparing photos before and after, fans and critics were united in the opinion that the star removed implants. When asked about the plastic, the artist said that no changes did not make, but to explain the reason why its volume is now increasing, then decreasing, she refused. In September 2017, fans learned about the divorce of Scarlett and Romain. Later, it became known that the actress is in a new relationship. Her chosen one was 35-year-old TV presenter and actor Colin Jost. In 2019, at the Comic-Con Festival in San Diego, Johansson showed an engagement ring made by James de Givenchy, nephew of the famous designer Hubert de Givenchy. According to experts, this jewelry piece with a pear-shaped light yellow diamond of 11 carats is worth at least $400,000. Jost, in an interview with journalists, said that before the romance with the star of the screen did not think about marriage, but Scarlett was able to influence his convictions. And in the fall of 2020, the tabloids reported that Johansson got married for the third time. The ceremony was held in a close circle of friends and relatives of the couple in New York. In July 2021, there was information in the media about the imminent addition to the family. In August, the celebrity's husband confirmed rumors of his wife's pregnancy in a stand-up show, and on the 18th, Scarlett gave birth to a son, whom the happy parents named Cosmo. The Hollywood star has a huge army of fans. Scarlett's figure, charming smile, appearance, all this causes the admiration of fans, and photos in swimsuits do not cease to excite the imagination of the public. The star does not have a personal Instagram account, but there are fan pages on the net. Scarlett Johansson now. In 2021, Johansson continued her work in cinema. The film Black Widow was released, where the actress played the main role. The possibility of making a solo film for the Avengers character was reported back in 2010. Originally, the premiere was scheduled for May 2020, but due to a coronavirus infection, the screening of the action movie was repeatedly postponed. The shooting of the picture began back in the spring of 2019 and took place in Norway, and in early summer the creative team moved to England.